Enzo Fernandez don't come out this morning make am clear say he like Real Madrid as a city where he for like stay. Because dem ask am say which of these cities dem wey he like, he say Real Madrid. And if you look at if you go through wetin dey happen right now concerning Enzo Fernandez and the different link dem wey we dey get between him and Real Madrid, now with this current interview wey he don grant, wey he don make am clear say he like the city, he don dey paint this narration of true this young man fit live this summer. And some Chelsea fans don dey talk say he dey very ungrateful. Is he ungrateful or what will he call it? He's just trying to fight for his career.
Ungrateful for what?
No, you know the normal Chelsea team.
Ungrateful for what exactly?
He's not a proper Chelsea.
Because Ingo want at some point come up from Chelsea, go in dream team. Then you should also say the answer is not a proper Chelsea. Yes, if you are going to put it out that Enzo Fernandez is not a proper Chelsea, then you also say Hazard was also not a proper Chelsea. Because Hazard left Chelsea at a point where we even needed him more. If we don't go far, 2019, 2020, those seasons to say Hazard stay. So I don't understand the idea of people saying that Enzo is not a proper Chelsea because he said he would love to play for Real Madrid. Now take note, Real Madrid is a club that is almost every player's dream. At some point, whether or not you play for different teams or you play for all the leagues for this world, most players will tell that their dream, their boyhood club is Real Madrid. So I don't see anything wrong with the player expressing or answering a question that was asked him. He's just answering the question. If in my own perspective, my own opinion, they asked him which other team or which other country, which other city where you go like they, and he said Real Madrid. And I don't think there's any problem with that. I can be here and somebody asks me which other place do you like to stay. If I talk London, does it make me a bad Nigerian? Does it make me a bad Nigerian because I say I want to stay in London in the future? No. So allow these guys, footballers, to decide their careers. Those ones who say they want to day for Chelsea, allow them to day for Chelsea. The ones who say they want to move, this is what they feel is best for their career. Let them move. The truth of the matter is that as many players that are leaving, there are more players on the market to buy and replace. You understand?
So if you say if Enzo Fernandez leave Chelsea now this summer, it's not something that we should be bothered about or we should stress our head about, and also we should not have this mindset of trying to hate on the player. You know that remember the case of Mason Mount. Yeah. How Chelsea fans up till now they still hate on that young man. They don't even want to see the progress of that young boy, but they forgot that was his choice.
That's was his boyhood club. And if you also remember Mason Mount, I think that was the time this new ownership took over.
Yes.
See, the truth is not every player will buy into a new ownership or a change of ownership. Because when they see it, first of all, at the time when I say, as a footballer, it's your life, it's your career. Before the club, you consider yourself and your family. If you know background where you come from, that's why people that then we used to be very angry because Osimhen refused to take a pay cut to come to Chelsea. Whereas I believe he has a lot of people he's taking care of. And he also has to consider his family. He has to make money. That is one of the main things in football. You make money. I bet you say you get players who don't win trophies for this life, but they don't really make money. Because all their mind was focused on, yes, I want to play big. Why it's not bad? You have to also consider the money factor. You are in football, you are playing football, you have to make money for your family. So, for me, I don't see, yet again, I don't see there's anything wrong. I don't know what the person asked. If Enzo leaves, the only problem I will have is when we don't get a proper replacement. See, I know that we criticize Enzo a lot on this podcast, and it's because of how we believe or what we believe he can give to Chelsea. And why would they criticize him a lot? If you watch Enzo when he did Benfica, when he played for Argentina for that World Cup, there was an expectation.
Yes.
From me, I don't know about you. You get expectation where we say me personally I expected from Enzo. Say when he come Chelsea,
and you don't see that expectation.
I haven't. But I will not also downplay the fact that Enzo has been very, very instrumental. In fact, this is, yes, you go like commodity goals, but you can't ignore it. This is one of his best goal scoring season. Enzo is delivering goals, both for club and country. So that's one area he has improved in. So we cannot take that away from him. So if he leaves, there will be a vacuum, definitely.
But if he leaves, does that mean that he's ungrateful?
No, he's not. No, he's not. Like I said, this project that these owners are bringing, not every player will accept it. Because at some point, every player will want to win. And I believe the reason why some players did not even leave Chelsea this season was because of the trophies we won last season. And so they felt that, oh, okay, something is happening here. We can take it to the next level. Just like what Gusto said. He said everybody in the team was devastated when Maresca was sacked. Because they felt and believed that Maresca was the man to take them to that promised land.
Exactly.
Even if there was going to be a project that they are going to believe in, Maresca was that man. So when they sacked him, it broke everybody's heart. Everybody was like, what is happening again? So at that point, you can't blame any player for deciding to leave. Because currently now, it doesn't look as if the project is going anywhere. I'm saying it again. I'm telling you 100 million times. This is beyond coach. It's beyond Liam Rosenio. If you don't treat it from the root, it will continue like that. And the only deceit that is happening right now is that sometimes Chelsea will win games or Chelsea will win trophies and we will believe that, okay, things are going fine.
Fine, yeah.
Meanwhile, you've not treated...
Now there I come bring the Club World Cup. It can't be like, say, this Club World Cup, they like trap.
It was actually a trap. Because in my own... let me put it again out. Chelsea winning the Club World Cup was based on the brilliance of one man. Yes, the brilliance of one man. I know we beat Benfica, we beat Palmeiras, we beat Fluminense, but let us be honest with ourselves. A standard Chelsea team should beat those teams. Then you faced a big test like PSG in the final, an informed PSG, an European champion winning PSG. You faced them in the final.
At their prime.
A
Ballon d'Or producer.
One man used his intelligence to beat PSG. We can all agree to that fact. It was Maresca that used that. So, if you look at it, I don't think we are supposed to win the Club World Cup. We are not. If not for that man, intelligence and brilliance.
To set up the team in a way to match up PSG's energy.
We were not meant to win the Club World Cup if not for Enzo Maresca's brilliance. So, come on, the Conference League aside, that one was for sure. That one was for us. So the problem has been there. Just that one man has been managing that thing. In using head, using brain. The manager. Now the following season, you are supposed to give him the full support because he had managed to take the team to win trophies for the team. You're supposed to give him the full support. The following season, which is this season, give him the right players that he needed. You did not. You said he had enough players. Now, when things started going bad, things started spoiling, you started pointing the same fingers at him. And Chelsea fans also, we pointed the same finger at Maresca. Let us be honest with ourselves. We said Maresca was our problem. Now he has been sacked, and they brought in another coach. You can see that the problem is not coach. It's not coach.
So if you say Enzo Fernandez and some other, because not only Enzo, we also got a rumor about Kopama, whereby we got that Real Madrid and Bayern Munich are big admirers of Kopama. You understand? And I came out here to talk about it. Some people are like, it's normal PRO. We understand, say PRO, they play all these things. Whenever Chelsea is on the bad state, you normally hear all these news, but we cannot ignore rumors like that because
in every rumor there's a truth.
There's a truth. Do you understand?
Inside,
because yesterday we heard that Palmer is not happy with the way the team is going. That is why he's looking like somebody that will be leaving this summer transfer. And the other way around, Chelsea can come out to say Palmer is not for sale. We understand. Even the Enzo Fernandez, they have also made it clear it's not for sale. But if a good offer comes, definitely. Will you say that if they table 150 million for Kopama, Chelsea will not sell?
They will sell. I think not the money-making machine again. They are the money-making machine, so they will definitely sell. And it's not going to be a bad deal for me, in my own opinion. in as much as I still respect Palmer, I still feel he has that class. I still value him as a top player. You understand? But this season he has been out of it. He has been really out of it.
So you sell Palmer because of his season has been bad.
Not get where I'm going to. You understand? Chelsea selling Palmer for that amount of money is not going to be a bad deal, considering what they can get with that money, if at all they decide to sell him. But where I'm trying to arrive at is that Palmer himself is wanting to leave Chelsea because things are not going well with the club.
According to rumor,
that is his decision to make in his career path. But he shouldn't also forget that one of the reasons also why Chelsea have not been doing well this season was because of some lackluster performances him himself gave. Because there are some certain responsibilities that were put on him. He's like the chief playmaker of Chelsea. But he did not really live up to that during the season. Apart from the injuries, even the games he has played, he didn't really live up to that. So him saying, according to rumors as you put, him saying that he's not happy, that the players will be the one to rally around to make things work. You understand? They will rally. See, when Drogba, Lampard, the likes of Terry, all of them, these are people, these are leaders. Now when something is going bad in the club, they speak out. These are players that can even single-handedly pursue a coach. Once they report your matter to Roman, don't worry, you're gone. Once Terry, Lampard, Drogba, Ashley Cole,
they not agree with
check, they get meeting against you. Don't worry, you're gone. So these are the things that I'm expecting from them, the players, these current Chelsea players. We want to win. We want to go far. We love Chelsea. We believe in Chelsea. Ownership won't change this thing. If not, we know they play again. They can even come out in media and voice out.
Don't you think the way they are even playing and the way they are losing, they are trying to send a message to the ownership? I'm trying to rigmarole with your own words now.
No, I will not buy into that. I will not buy into that. I would prefer they do it publicly. They do it in a way that we all know that they themselves are putting in effort to show that they are not even happy, comfortable with the project.
Let me tell you why our think is publicly they have already displayed it publicly through Enzo Fernandez. Remember, there was an interview when they asked Fernandez about his future, and he said something about Maresca. Forget about the future. He said that when Maresca was there, they had a pattern. They now have a direction, like then get where they go. But when he left, it's like
he started from the beginning again.
Like do you understand? Now it's still Enzo is more like the mouthpiece of everybody.
The thing now is that in this today media, sometimes you guys make things clear. You guys put in details. You talking about Maresca leaving and blah 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 blah. It's a normal thing everybody can say. After all, they've not said anything bad against Rosenio. They haven't said anything bad against Rosenio. But I believe that they can do more in voicing out with details. Tell us where your frustration is at. Don't be talking, coach. Channel your frustration to where it's supposed to be. I think you can come out and say, I think the owners need to do better. Then make I see that owner will go want to terminate your contract. You know, only the news will go come out that particular period. Because if you love Chelsea, if you want to win, something needs to be done. You cannot continue like this. But anyhow, season don't end. More contact says season don't end. Let us see this summer. This summer would depend.
But do you think these owners will change their ways if they fail to qualify for the Champions League, knowing fully well that what is involved and knowing that Chelsea is not that kind of team that they will run that experiment? That's why if you watch their project in Strasbourg is kind of having head. Because that's Strasbourg.
Yes, because that's a small club compared to Chelsea. That's a small club. If I think the owners will change if they don't qualify for the Champions League, first of all, you have to ask yourself, how many players want to come to a team that is not playing in the Champions League? How many top players? Because you're looking for top players right now, isn't it? How many of them will want to come to a team that is not playing in the Champions League? The barest minimum that these players can do for us now is to qualify for the Champions League. Why we get the players that will play it? I remember last season we used to say something like, let this set of players just finish this season. Then this Champions League where they won't go play, we go bring players who go play the Champions League. We said it last season. But now you can see how bad it is. Even this season again, we've gotten it wrong. We've gotten it wrong.
If you love Chelsea, does Enzo Fernandez, him leaving Chelsea, does it mean that he doesn't love Chelsea?
No, he does. You can see that he does. And I think he will stay if things get better. But at the end of the day, it is his career. He has to consider his career and his family also. Chelsea now are not...
Because even the contract thing, yes. I've not really heard much about the contract.
How much is Enzo earning at Chelsea?
I don't think
it's not up to 200. And Enzo right now, to be honest with you, let us be honest. Forget about the fact that he's not delivering to your expectations. He is a World Cup winner. And he was
a World Cup winner.
They never crowned me one. He's still the World Cup winner. And he's a big name in terms of midfielders in Europe right now. At least with the cup first 20, you go put Enzo inside.
Oh,
there.
You say 20? I mean, say go talk to
15 Enzo still there. No, more no right and more. What
like about first 10?
I think he will squeeze himself inside there.
Squeeze, yeah.
He will squeeze himself inside.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's the one mentioned the good midfield.
If you call midfielder, I'm talking about central midfielders. Bruno Fernandes, Vitinha, Pedri, Declan Rice, Valverde, will I even call Rodri? Let me say Rodri. Who again? Will you sideline Tonali or Gimenez, any of them? I will. For Enzo. Enzo will enter in that equation above Tonali. Enzo will be there. Enzo will squeeze himself in the first 10 midfielders in the world currently now. Because, yes, we keep saying leave the goals, ignore the goals, but you cannot ignore it.
But which time that people started using goal? I know goal is part of football. It's goals that makes them give this Ronaldo this hype. He's a goal machine, you understand? But back in those days, we watch football because we want to see something magical. We want to see skills. We want to see those joggy bolito kind of football. That is one thing. That is why you see people are craving for Estavao to play, because he take us back to the time of Eden Hazard, where you dribble, you take on players. Hazard, how many assists he gets? Salah had more goals than Hazard, had more assists than, but if you have to compare the both players right now, people will still rate Hazard ahead of Salah.
But Salah is still up there.
I can't ignore the fact, but I'll still tell you that Hazard played more. Like, no. If I'm to talk about the best dribblers, after Messi, I'll call Hazard.
Word.
When you mention people that take on players,
you call Neymar.
I won't call Neymar now.
I don't call Neymar now.
No, I won't I'll tell you. After Messi,
put Neymar.
After Messi, I'll call Hazard. I'll call Neymar.
Okay, see, in terms of completed dribbles, I agree with you.
What are you saying now? Completed dribbles. When you after Messi, you call Hazard and Neymar. Neymar no go fit dust Hazard when it comes to complete dribble. Argue with me for comment section.
No man.
Thank you very much. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.